Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, Pitbull's Garage. Today we're gonna do something quick and easy. I'll show you how to turn off your oil change light and reset your tire pressures. Let's go. All right, now I'm gonna show you how to reset your oil change light. Like I said, I'm just making this video. I had a couple requests, so let's just go ahead and get on to it. The first way you can reset your oil light is first put the key in ignition, turn on to the on position like that. You don't want to start it up, and then you want to hit the gas pedal 3 times real quick, all the way to the floor, and that resets the oil light. And then the other way you could do it is through the radio, but the easier way is just like I said, the 3 times with the ignition on, car off, gas pedal 3 times real quick, and it resets it. But like I was saying, you can do it through the radio, which is you want to turn it off, no music on, power off. Then you want to go down to this button right here where it says tune and display, and you want to hold that. And then I say around about 15 seconds, settings will pop up. Then you can scroll through here with the seek buttons. There you go, oil life. You hit 1, then it's reset, and then you hit tune, and it'll say done. You could do it that way, or you do it with the gas pedal. So it's either way you want to do. If you couldn't get it really with your foot, you can't hit it 3 times real fast all the way to the floor, you can always do it through there. Also, when you're doing this, you can scan through here to see other stuff. This is tire monitoring, and you can hit this one, you can hit reset, then you hit tune, and it'll reset to whatever once you top it off. I won't do it because I already have reset it, but you hit the 1 and then this, and then it'll say reset. Other than that, you can just scroll through your other stuff. You got light delay, auto lock, fob settings, horn, fob horn. So say when you honk it, it'll honk once, or don't honk at all. You have it set up for that. Alarm, trunk, the chirp, or you can just push it back to original settings or however it came from the factory. Fob programming, and then once you're done with everything, all the way to the end, it'll say exit, and you just hit tune, and then bam. So it's a lot of features in there. So if you do pull this head unit out, you're gonna lose a lot of that. Remember back at the day in the dealerships, used to have a computer, but then you have to go in and do that. So if you have aftermarket radio, a lot of people, when you reset stuff or do stuff, you gotta put this factory head unit back in. A lot of people don't know that. It does a lot, and this will work between a 2000 to 2005 Monte Carlo. Don't matter, LS, LT, SS, supercharged, whatever, and the Impala. I don't know about the other GMs, but as far as if you have this same style radio, 9 times out of 10 it's gonna have the same exact setting. So I hope this video was useful. Please like, share, and comment. Just something quick. I know a lot of people have been asking about it, and it's either a couple people at my job that's been wanting to know about it. So that's gonna do it for today. So hopefully this video was helpful. Go ahead, subscribe. It's gonna be a lot of Monte Carlo content, as far as little things like this to big projects, wheel bearings. Check out my playlist on this car, and you'll see how I put it back together. See you next time. Peace.